Hey guys, so today I'm going to be making Spam Musubi, and I've tried this once before. If you guys watched my video where I went to the museum for Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month, that's where I tried it, and my mom bought one and it tasted pretty good. And so my mom loves to eat Spam all the time, and with like her breakfast and stuff, and she's always wanted to make musubi, so I'm gonna help her make some today because I want to know how to make some as well. So I have all of my stuff out. It seems like a lot, but first, this is a special like Spam cutter. This fit perfectly on here, and this is what I'm going to use to slice it, make perfect slices. And then for my rice, this is the rice I'm using. It's short grain rice. It's what you want to use, and it is for sushi, so makes sense. And then in here I have sugar and soy sauce. I'm gonna mix these together eventually, and that'll be like my sauce for my Spam once I start cooking it. But yeah, that's my rice. It's in my rice cooker. And then here is my sushi nori. That's what I'm using. And then I'm using 25% less sodium Spam, which is because the soy sauce is already gonna have more sodium, so hopefully this won't make it super salty. And then of course I have my Spam here, and then I have a mold here. This is what I'm gonna be using to find the perfect size for my rice. But you can also, if you can, cut out the bottom and then just open this up and then put your rice in there, and then that way it's a perfect size. But you want to put like cling wrap in before, of course. And then water, which will be used at the very end when I'm assembling my musubi. But the first thing I want to do is I want to cut my Spam. So I'm going to open this up, grab it, put it right there. That's good. And then I'm going to hold it and I'm going to press down. Oopsie, kind of made a mess. That's okay. Just kind of put that to the side. Oh. But yeah, I'm going to take all my pieces off. I'm just putting them here for now. Or all my slices. Just so I can get this out of the way. And then I'm going to start heating up my Spam. I have my pan here. I'm just going to place my Spam inside to start cooking it. And we want to get it nice and brown. Try to move it around so I have room for as much as I can. And this last one here. There we go. Okay, so back over here, my stove's a little loud, but here I have my soy sauce, and I'm going to put it with my sugar, and I'm going to mix that together with my little whisk here. And it's just going to be nice and thick, and it's pretty much going to get cooked down anyway once we put it with the Spam. Speaking of my Spam, I'm going to check on it right now. Let's see. It's only been like a minute or two. So yeah, but that's just a little brown. And that was like in the middle. So you want to make sure the whole side is nice and brown. I was going to show Willow right before I cut off, but she decided to walk away. That's it. Okay, that's pretty good. That one's actually a little more brown, but if you like it that way, keep it like that. You can see, like, sometimes the edge ones, they don't, like, cook all the way, so I can, like, move them to the middle a little bit. But, see, that one, like, didn't even cook. Neither did this one. Yeah, I can move, like, the more cooked ones to the side. Like this one. There we go. Just want it nicely browned, and now I'm going to let the other side brown before I add my sauce. Now I'm ready to put my sauce, so I'm just going to pour it in. Just like that. And I want to kind of move this around, make sure they're all getting nice and soaked. Ooh, that's hot. And you can see it's all bubbling up and it's going to caramelize really nicely. And I think the ones that we got at the museum actually didn't have like this sauce in it, but hopefully it'll taste a lot better. I mean, the one at the museum was still pretty good, but I like soy sauce, so that should taste really good with some Spam. Now I'm gonna place some on a plate. That way they can start cooling down. See, it's nice, pretty caramelized. Now, here I have my Nori seaweed, and I saw in some videos that I watched that some people would heat it up on a gas stove, but since I don't have a gas stove, I'm just going to use this and hope that it works just as well. And I don't want to use my fingers because it's really hot, but kind of just want to soften it up a little bit. You can see. I gotta place it all the way over here, and then I think it should be good. Yeah, it's not too hot, or it's not even really warm. So I have my nori here. I'm gonna take my little mold and I'm gonna put it right in the middle because that's where I'm gonna place my rice. I'm gonna get some scoops of rice. Obviously, I'm going to need some more than that. And then I flatten it out with my spoon. Not too hard though, I don't want to break anything. And then that's what this is for, to push it down. Make it nice and even. Okay, that's actually pretty good. There we go. And then I get a piece of my Spam here. Pick it up. And I'll put it in there. And then I'll just press it down. I don't know if you're supposed to, but there we go. I'm going to take this off carefully. Now, also, I didn't mention I have a little water here to get this stuck together. I'm going to fold in this end carefully. I've been trying not to rip it, but it's really hard. Let me put my water. There we go. I don't need a lot. And then the Spam is hot. I ripped the edge a little bit, but that's okay. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna let that cool down a little. I'll make a few more. It's pretty warm. Okay, here is my finished musubi, and I'm gonna taste it now. Here's well, now she wants to taste it, but she definitely can't. Maybe just the rice. So it looks like on the inside, this is what this looks like. Looks pretty good. I don't know if you heard at the end when I crunched it, but it's nice and crunchy, my seaweed, and it tastes really good, and I really like it with like the soy sauce and the sugar. And I thought it was gonna be too sweet because like it was a lot of sugar in there, but it adds a nice sweetness to balance out the saltiness from the Spam, and the seaweed adds like a nice crunch. So yeah, I would definitely make these again. They aren't that too hard to make. It's supposed to be like something easy to make, like at the event that we were at. Like, oh, they just put it together and then you walk around and you can eat it at the same time. And so it tasted really good. If you guys enjoyed today's video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content.